Music off. A very good afternoon and welcome to 𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 Cricket Ground, Hyderabad, for the final time in this WATAN Premier League Season 8. We are here for the toss. Indian Warriors would be taking on the C.B.C.C. and both the captains in the middle along with the match officials. It's time for the toss. Mr. Nawaz has the coin. Captain of C.B.C.C. spins. Tails is the call. And that's tails. So Indian Warriors, what have you decided and why?
बैटिंग करेंगे और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा स्कोर करेंगे. विकेट अच्छा है, फ्लैट विकेट है. कोशिश करेंगे अच्छा से अच्छा स्कोर करेंगे.
तो ये पूरा सीजन कैसा चला आपका?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा सीजन था. अच्छा स्कोर करे और जीते भी. इंशाल्लाह फाइनल है, जीतने की कोशिश करेंगे. पूरा 100% देंगे. इंशाल्लाह कोशिश है.
अच्छा स्कोर बोले आप, एक नंबर बोलिए.
180, 190 अच्छा है स्कोर. इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे उसमें.
All the best. If you had won the toss, what would you have chosen?
I could have bowled first. According to team plans, we are going to bowl first only.
And we just heard the match official talking about the weather conditions, that it might rain later part of this day. So do you think that will affect your decision?
No, actually, while coming from home, I checked the weather. There is no rain today. So, inshallah, it will be a 40-hour full match.
Well, all the best and enjoy the game. So, Joes from the middle. Indian Warriors have won the toss and elected to bat first.
Almost time for the national anthem. I request everyone to please stand up. Please take the caps off. Everybody please stand up. It's time for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
And to MPS Ajay Cricket Ground for the Platinum Cup final of WATAN Premier League Season 8. Indian Warriors taking on C.B.C.C. Indian Warriors have won the toss and elected to bat first without hesitation. They are the table toppers. During the league stages, they've played 5 matches. With 1 loss and 4 wins, they are on top with a net run rate of positive 3.7 out of the 5. All 4 matches what they have won, batting first. Or rather, 2 matches they won batting first, 2 while chasing. Whereas C.B.C.C, they lost their first 2 matches in the season. Then they started winning. They won all 3 matches later. Coming back to this match, the openers are Shubham and Mohsin. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗲 with the new ball. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗲 has played over 1,000 matches. There's the first run of the innings. He has played 1,064 matches, got 1,105 wickets. Great economy throughout his career, 6.67. And his best bowling figures, 5 wickets for just 2 runs. The opener Shubham is off the mark and Mohsin on strike. Brilliant piece of fielding. Saved at least a couple of runs, if not the boundary. Mohsin played it late to backward point. Fantastic start by Kareem. First over completed. Indian Warriors 1 run without loss. Well, a quick single of the first ball of the second over. Nadeem Shah, right arm medium bowler, coming over the wicket with a very short run up. He's got 252 wickets in 236 matches. Economy is close to 7, 6.99. Almost 7. His best bowling figures, 4 wickets for 17 runs. And looking at the batter's stats, Mohsin, who's on strike, he played 182 matches, got close to 4,800 runs, a decent average of 28.38, and strike rate is 148. Well, pitching in Midland leg, played it across. That's a risky shot. If he misses, he would have been plumb in front. And Shubham carries tons of experience with him. Played 907 matches. Got over 23,000 runs. Averaging 32.44 and the strike rate of 153 plus. Very good strike rate and average. And bowled them. It was going outside the leg stump, hits the pads, deflects and goes on to the stumps. Goes on to the off stump. Early breakthrough for Nadeem Shah. Shubham gone for 2 runs of 8 deliveries. And it's a big blow for Indian Warriors. There are 3 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. And 1 more delivery to go in the second over. New batter is Syed Irfan, another right-hander. On front foot defense of the first ball. It was over-pitched. Brilliant over by Nadeem Shah. A successful over, 2 runs and 1 wicket. After 2 overs, Indian Warriors 3 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Karim continues. Well, 𝗵𝗆 does gone miles in the air. Bowler settles underneath and takes the catch. Well, Karim gets his share of wicket. It was a quicker delivery. Good length. Once again, he tried to play it across. Takes the leading edge, goes very high in the air. Nadeem, rather Karim, didn't have to move much. He settled underneath it, kept his eyes on the ball, and completes the catch. Mohsin caught and bowled by Karim. He's gone for 1 of 4 deliveries. Troubles for Indian Warriors early in the innings. They lost 2 wickets for 3 runs. Both new batters are in the middle. Mohammad Khalil walks in at number 4. Another experienced player with 1,000 plus matches. He played 1,024 matches, got 24,188 runs. And that's flick of the wrist. A single towards deep square leg. Khalil's batting average is 30 plus and strike rate is 152. Another brilliant delivery, aiming the stumps. It was pitching right in front of his foot. The bowlers are pretty accurate with their line and length. Haven't given any extra. Edged, and once again, brilliantly fielded. There's another fielder who is already backing up. The first fielder dives to his right, to his left, and saves the single. This one pitched in mid-lane leg. The batter may have thought it would drift down the leg side, but that went a lot straighter. Wanted to flick it. That takes the edge and goes to the offside. Three overs completed. Indian Warriors 4 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. That was another brilliant over by Karim. Nadeem continues. Parallel sweep. And that should be the first boundary of the innings. He read the line early. A bit of in swing. Takes the inside edge for a quick run. But it's Syed Irfan who pushed for that single. Khalil thought there's no run at all. Actually cut and brilliantly fielded. He played it very late. He let the ball come to him and open the face of the bat. And guided it to backward point. Edge and taken. Brilliant bowling attack this from C.B.C.C. There's a slip in place who's a little wider. He makes no mistake. Indian Warriors, 9 runs for the loss of 3 wickets in 3.4 overs. Nadeem Shah gets the wicket of Syed Irfan, who was given a simple catch to Karim. It slips. Has gone without scoring. Syed Irfan. The new batter is SRA. He's got close to 18,500 runs from 890 matches. Correction, 850 matches. Well, another dead straight delivery. A big chase by the keeper. But the ball wins the race. The outfield has become lightning fast now. Second boundary of the innings. Four overs completed. It's 14 for the loss of 3 wickets. 14 runs for 3. Well, Karim continues. Conceded only 2 runs for 1 wicket in his first 2 overs. Disciplined bowling from both these bowlers, Karim and Nadeem, putting the batting side under pressure with 3 wickets in the power play. Well, pause, that's in the air, misjudged by the fielder, and that's gone, 1 bounce over. Well, Indian Warriors need some of those boundaries to gain their confidence back. Well, they've started off slowly and he hasn't dragged the bat. They started to celebrate already and it's a direct throw. The umpire, Jamil, goes upstairs. That looks very close. Let's take even a closer look. Well, he fell short. What a throw that was. Direct throws are always tricky. Well, at the moment, They lost their fourth wicket for just 18 runs. That too in the form of an unnecessary single, a risky single. Mohammad Khalil, he called for it. He was running to the danger end. He fell just a couple of inches short. He's gone for 10 runs of just 5 deliveries. He has hit 2 beautiful boundaries. 18 for 4 in 4.5 overs, and the new batter is 𝗀𝗏. 𝗀𝗏 is in supreme form. In the recent past, he has hit a fastest century. If I'm not wrong, it was about 35, 36 deliveries. In 37 deliveries, I think he had made a 130 plus runs. So he's in good form. The left-hander. Misfield. But there's backup. Jay is off the mark. Five overs gone, 19 for 4. First change in the bowling. Ahmed Askari comes in. Has got 121 wickets in 118 matches. Good economy of 6.62. This being Pfeiffer for 16 runs. Well, that should be the first extra of the innings. Tried to bowl a flatter, quicker delivery. Lost control of the line that went down the leg side for the left-hander. Well, he swings and misses. He understood the line. It's going to be outside the off stump. He tried to drive it through covers. It completely missed. Brilliant delivery. He tossed it up on this occasion, slightly away from the off stump. And Jay did not want to poke it as the slip is in place. Right now the fielder moved back a little bit. It's the fielder. And now he's been moved even further wider. Excellent delivery. Had to defend it back to the bowler, Jai. Looking at his numbers, he's got 27,782 runs in 989 matches. Great average and great strike rate. Average of 42.81 and strike rate of 178.64. The last ball of the power play. Fantastic over. Just a single of the last over of the power play. In fact, two, including that wide. Power play completed. Indian Warriors 21 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. This could be the lowest power play score of the season. Now the spin is introduced in form of Akhilesh Yadav. He unleashes the power. An over pace on the middle stump line and he hammers it away. Over long gone for 6. Jainag. And was there bat involved? No bat involved, so that's a bye. First maximum of the inning comes in the 7th over. A single to deep mid wicket for SRA. That was a good line delivery outside the off stump. Jay was appealing whether it was a wide or not. Well, top edge, outside edge, and it's been taken comfortably at backward point. Jayanag trying to accelerate the scoreboard, and he too lost his wicket fighting. In 7 overs. Last batsman to go was Jayanag, who's out for 8 runs of 11 deliveries. He has hit one maximum. And that brings Rajamani Prasad into the middle. He's at the non-striker's end as the wicket fell of the last ball in the previous over. Lovely delivery. Perfect Yorker, and it's been defended safely by SRA. Well, they lost too many wickets early in the innings. Now they need someone to give stability and build a partnership here. They have a strong batting lineup that goes very deep. Well, that's close, and up goes the finger. It was on the back foot, no footwork at all. Well, two new batters are in the crease. The senior most player of the side, one of the deadliest batter in Hyderabad, Vikrant Raj, walks into the middle. Unbelievable numbers for him. Cuts it straight to the fielder. Is playing his 1964th match. He made 63,232 runs over his career with the average of close to 55 and strike rate of 176. Eight overs gone. Indian Warriors 29 for the loss of 6 wickets. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗲𝗄 continues. Conceded 7 runs and got the wicket. Some massive wicket of Jainag. Oh, they are celebrating. It's a good appeal though. Umpire Jamil says no contact with the bat. There's a huge gap between bat and pad. That went very close to the inside edge. Beautiful delivery. This is what they've been doing, all these bowlers, targeting the stumps. And their fielding is also unmatched. Top-notch fielding efforts. We've seen a couple of dives by the fielders to save the boundaries in the 30-yard circle itself, especially on the offside, the crucial fielding positions at point and backward point. He connects and he dispatches the ball outside the park over deep mid-wicket for 6. A clean hit. Prasad opens his account on the 5th ball in style with the maximum. And he's right to play it on the back foot. And the history repeats. Akhilesh Yadav repeats his stint of the first over. The batter hits him for a 6 and immediately he takes a wicket of that batter. And this one is clean bowled. He did not read the turn much. Prasad tried to play it on the back foot. Pitched in the middle stump. Turned slightly, hitting the top of the off stump. Now he has to walk back to the dugout after making 6 runs of 6 deliveries. Well, the troubles mount for Indian Warriors. They continue to lose wickets in regular intervals. 7 down for 37 in 9.1 overs. In the air, and that's dropped. Could have been one of the stunning catches of the tournament. He cuts it hard in the air. Jumps into the air, slightly vertical. He had his hand to the ball, could not hold on to it. Well, a drop catch in the 10th over. Ahmed Askari bowling his third over. He bowled a maiden already. The 8th over. It was a wicket maiden for him. Well, this is like a child's play for him. He's just bowling straight up. Another first ball duck. Sharath Nair walked in, played the first ball. The ball went through the gate onto the stumps between that huge gap. And he's out. So 8 down for 36 in 9.3 overs. We have to see how long these last two batters will hold on and fight. Now it's not about putting score on the board. They have plenty, more than half of the innings for them. They have to survive this deadly bowling attack. Three wickets for Ahmed Askari. And the economy is only 1.2 at the moment. New batter is Ashish Srivastava, who's got 1,644 runs in 266 matches. Based on the numbers, shows he's a tail-ender, but the way he started doesn't look like he's a tail-ender. A Yorker on the leg stump line. He flicks it for 4. To deep fine leg. He is off the mark. Well, 2 slips in place. Defensive punch on the back foot. Last ball of the 10th over. Once again on the leg stump line, flicks it. He'll get 2 runs comfortably. another brilliant over. 7 runs and a wicket. 10 overs completed. Indian Warriors 42 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. It's time for drinks break. Well, the game resumes after the innings break, or rather, drinks break. Aziz Sufyan bowling the 11th over. The slip is still in place. Well, slight misfield. The keeper is not happy at all. He thought the fielder should have collected the ball quickly. Aziz Sufyan is playing his 1002nd match. Got 1016 wickets with the economy of 6.24. The leg break bowler. And he's able to turn the ball well, bowling pretty quick, and the batter is struggling to read it. "11 overs gone, Indian Warriors 44 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. That was a lower full toss. Flicks to deep mid wicket for a single. A good start by Aziz Sufyan as well, conceded 2 runs in his first over. And now Akhilesh Yadav is back to bowl his 3rd over. Pull the length back slightly with a bit of width. And that's been cut to deep point for a single. He flicks it to leg side towards deep backward square leg. Takes the first run pretty slow. And for the second one, he had to rush. He thought it would go to a boundary as he played into the vacant area. There was not enough pace on the delivery. And the fielder had all the time in the world to cut that off. Flighted delivery. Way too long off. Gets another single and 50 up for Indian Warriors. Well, that's a wicketless over for Akhilesh Yadav. 12 overs completed. Indian Warriors 51 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. Well, it was a difficult opportunity. Tried to drive over the bowler's head, but it was almost in the reach of him. He jumps, He may have his fingertips to the ball, but it was still very high for him. Brilliant delivery. Aziz Sufyan. Look at the turn. Well, that's an uneven part of the ground. It bounced very awkwardly right in front of the fielder. A late cut goes between the keeper and the first slip. That's gone for 4. Second boundary for Ashish. Drives on the front foot to long off. They're slowly building a partnership here. Almost run a ball. Thirteen overs gone, 59 for 8. Now the runs are flowing. It may be in terms of singles and doubles, but mostly singles and occasional boundary. And most importantly, they are getting the runs. Taking the singles effortlessly. That was a back foot cut straight to the fielder. The partnership is worth 26 runs from 25 deliveries. 26 from 26. Lower on pull on the back foot. Another quick over, just 4 runs of it. 14 overs gone, 63 for 8. They've improved their run rate from 3.5 to 4.5 now. And these bowlers are doing a fantastic job. All the spinners completing their overs pretty quickly. Oh yes, it tried to do something innovative. They've been getting singles, the partnership is growing. He thought he could find the gap which is behind the square on the onside. tried to play a sweep, in fact a paddle sweep, misses it completely, and that hits the middle stump. So 26-run partnership has come to an end, and Ashish Srivastava goes for 18 runs of 15 deliveries. Aziz Sufyan finally gets a wicket. 63 for 9. Well, the last batter walked in, Akshay. And he's off the mark. That's in the air, and that's the final. Wicket down. The pressure has succumbed to Vikrant as well. He knows he's the one who could get some runs. So he tried to play across, takes the edge, that goes straight into the hands of the fielder at backward point. Indian Warriors are all out for 64 runs. A simple catch taken by Akhilesh Yadav. Vikrant gone for 10 of 18. And it's going to be a pretty small score to chase. Indian Warriors are all out for 64 runs. And C.B.C.C need 65 runs when they come back to chase. But only 3 batters made it to double figure mark. A couple of duckouts. The highest scorer, Ashish Srivastava, 18 of 15. Everybody contributed in the bowling lineup. After the innings break. series of WATAN Premier League Season 8 Platinum Cup Final. C.B.C.C is chasing a total of 65, and the action straight away. Syed Irfan bowling the first over. Sergio Marquina hits it hard straight back to the bowler. It could have been a catch, but his hand first and went into on his chest. He's in pain. It's taken a couple of minutes. And he's back to bowl again. It's getting some swing straight away. The out swinger after pitching. It's moving too much. So this slip in place. The first run on board. Well, that is a run out. Totally unnecessary. Maybe overconfident on this occasion. Basir just pushed it with soft hands. There's a fielder at short covers. Sergio called for the single. Basir obliged, even though he knows he would be running to the danger end. He should have said no to the run. Ultimately, he becomes a victim. C.B.C.C lost their first wicket. And Basir gone with the direct throw from Vikrant Raj. He's gone without scoring for the first delivery that he faced. Heads hit hard. Nobody moved. No need to move, as it was hit hard in the gap. First boundary of the innings for Sergio and C.B.C.C. Remember, it's a nominal score. We're chasing a total of 65. So no pressure on the batters in terms of required run rate. Well, too short, and that's been punished. That's gone all the way for 6. Wicket. Even though they've lost a wicket, Sergio hits them back over the boundary and a maximum to finish the first over. Now all ones on board. 11 runs for the loss of 1 wicket in 1.1 overs. And tried to go a lot straighter. And it was towards the leg side. So mid-on is in the circle. He collects the ball after the bounce. Back-to-back dots. Rajamani Prasad, the left armour, coming over the wicket. Strike. He's on 11. He goes again. Oh, that could have been taken. It would have been a beautiful catch, one-handed. He should have tried a little harder for the catch. He definitely saved at least a couple of runs, if it's not a boundary. Well, the umpire Nawaz had to duck because it was hit dead straight. A good comeback delivery by Prasad. The previous one was overpaced and the batter hits it straight, Aziz Sufyan. So he pulled the length back slightly. So Aziz had to defend. 2 overs completed, 17 for 1 C.B.C.C. More 48 runs needed from 108 deliveries. Ashish Srivastava into the attack. Right arm leg break bowler. One of the highest wicket takers of the side. And a reliable bowler for them. He's got 414 wickets in 266 matches with the economy of just 5.6. His best bowling figures, 5 wickets for 9 runs. Ashish with a unique bowling action. Takes a jump during the run-up. flighted delivery. Flighted Yorker outside the off stump. He goes downtown. It's a non-looking shot. That's gone over the side screen. It disappears behind it. Another maximum for Sergio. Sergio, a seasoned player, got over 11,000 runs in 374 matches. Brilliant strike rate of 172, an average close to 35. Played it with the spin. Very well fielded. Fielder slides and saves the run. Just a single of the last ball. C.B.C.C 26 for 1 after 3 overs. Or 39 runs needed from 102 deliveries. Well, he swings and misses again. Lucky it's nowhere close to the stumps. Missed by the keeper as well. And they take a single. So 1 by is added to the scoreboard. Prasad continuing his spell. Well, when they took the first run in the previous delivery, they could have gone for additional run, but Sergio did not want that as he ran in the way of the ball. He wants to finish the game quicker by hitting boundaries and sixes. Look at that. This is what he was trying for. Rather than going for singles and doubles, he can get boundaries and finish the game a lot sooner. So the short and wide delivery cuts it to behind backward point. Well, take inside edge. When you take risks, you get reward. Swings again. Takes the inside edge and found it towards deep fine leg. Back-to-back boundaries. Oh, this is glorious. How good is he in hitting those massive sixes? Pure timing and sheer power. It's a combination of both. The result is the same. The ball disappears behind the side screen. Four overs completed. C.B.C.C. 42 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Now 23 runs needed from 96 balls. Well, that was a massive over. 16 runs from it. Last 3 balls, 4, 4 and 6. Now Akshay is introduced to bowl the 5th over of the innings. Left armer coming around the wicket. And he wanted to make some room for himself. That was pitched on the leg stump line. He cuts it. And it bounces and goes into the hands of the keeper. Oh, tried to play it across. It was good enough bounce that went over the stumps. Well, thick inside edge. This time he comes back for the second. And he's going for the third as well. Good running between the wickets. Leans on the front foot and defends it. Aziz. So good over, just 4 runs of it. 5 overs gone, 46 for 1. More 19 runs needed from 90 deliveries. Cut. Gets a single. Now 𝘃𝗶𝗃𝗵 bowling the last over of the power play. It was a low full toss. He hits it hard. That goes straight to the fielder at mid-off for no run. Now he finds a gap. Hard hit to deep extra cover for 4. Oh, that's plumb in front. Tried to play it across. He moves right in front of the stumps and wanted to flick using his bottom hand. Misses it completely. An entertaining innings has come to an end. Sergio gone for 43 runs of just 23 deliveries. He has hit 4 boundaries and 3 massive sixes. Especially those 2 went over the side screen. He had a wonderful strike rate of 186.96. But he has done the most damage already. 52 for 2 in 5.4 overs. New batter is Babar, Mohammad Babar. And the fielder was merely a spectator. It was a beautiful square cut. And Babar is off the mark with that boundary. Now it's only a single digit that they need to chase. 9 runs from 85 deliveries. Last ball of the power play. It's merely the copy paste of the previous shot. The only difference is the first one went to the right side of the fielder at point. This time it went to his left side, and he did not move an inch. Back-to-back boundaries for Mohammad Babar. 6 overs gone, 60 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Now 5 runs needed to finish this match for C.B.C.C. In the air. And once again, it's like a volleyball. He just pushed it into the air. One hand effort by the fielder that covers. If he tried both hands, he could have captured it. Shubham bowling the 7th over. Would this be the last over of this match? Just have to see. couple of runs already. Just 3 runs needed. Very well bowled. Over. Still 3 runs needed. Well, he sweeps. Fielder gives it a chase. They will only take a single. Seven overs gone, 63 for 2. 2 runs needed for C.B.C.C. And that's the final nail in the coffin. They finish the match in style with a maximum over long gone. What a match this is. The Platinum Cup final of WATAN Premier League Season 8. A match between 2 tough teams. But this is unbelievably low scoring and a quick match. C.B.C.C. finished the target in just 7.1 overs for the loss of 2 wickets. The highest scorer, 𝗀𝗃𝗍, 43 of 23. And Aziz finished this game with a maximum 16 of 15. Only 1 extra has been given. The only wicket taker is 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗵. Stay tuned for the post-match presentation. Much for joining for the post-match presentation of this WATAN Premier League Season 8 Platinum Cup Final. First of all, the organizers would like to thank both the match officials, all the players, captains, and everyone involved in this tournament for a smooth conduction and a grand success of this season. They would also like to felicitate the match officials. May I request the organizers, Mr. Minaj and Mr. Mustaq, the owners of MB Sports and WATAN Eye Clinic and Opticals, to please present the mementos to the match officials. May I request Mr. Jamil Ahmad, the HCA Empire, to please come over to collect his memento. Thank you very much for your services, Jamil Ahmed. Now may I request Mr. Nawaz Ali to please come and collect your memento. Thank you very much, Nawaz bhai. Now the organizers would also like to recognize the efforts of the live streamers. I request Pawan to please come and collect a memento on behalf of Rahul of MVL. It's been great to watch on YouTube the live coverage and the quality of the ball tracking. Everything is impeccable. Now, may I request the ground staff, Ambu, to please come over to collect the memento. They work really hard to keep this ground in good shape. Even if you see 10 or 15 centimeters of rain, they make sure they bring it back into a proper playing conditions very quickly. Now, I also request Sanjay to please come. Sanjay bhai. The man you often see between the innings, taking the roller, doing all the hard work. Now, we'll move on to the awards. The first one is the Man of the Match award. To give that, may I request Mr. Atahar of Nice Group of Companies to please come over to present the Man of the Match award. The Man of the Match award goes to Aziz Sufyan for his all-round performance. With the bat, he made 16 runs. He stayed not out till the end with 1 boundary and 1 6. And with the ball, he bowled 2.3 overs, conceded 11 runs and got 2 wickets. Now we'll move on to the next award, the best performer of the match. And to give this, may I request Mr. Taufir of Uruz Model School to please come over. The best performer of the match award goes to Vikrant Raj. Vikrant Raj from Indian Warriors. Now we'll move on to the tournament awards. The best batsman of the tournament. Now to give these awards, may I request Mr. Ajay Gowd to come over. So the best batsman award goes to Shubham. He has made 223 runs in 6 innings with a strike rate of 197.35. Along with the trophy, he's also getting a brand new kit bag. The next award is the best bowler of the tournament. That goes to Akshay of Indian Warriors. He has taken 14 wickets in 5 innings. And the best part, is getting the brand new shoes. The next award is the best fielder of the tournament. That goes to Imran Ali Khan, who is not here at the moment. He is from Shahi Nawab CC. He has taken 7 catches in 5 innings. And the next one is the most valuable player of the season. I request 𝗃𝗗𝗃𝗃 to come over once again. And that award goes to Shubham again from Indian Warriors. He has made 223 runs with the bat and also with the ball. He has taken 4 wickets. So along with the trophy, he's also getting a brand new bat. English willow. Now may I request the organizers to felicitate the owner of this ground, MPS Ajay Cricket Ground. May I request the owner, Mr. 𝗃𝗗𝗃𝗃, to please come over. Ajay plays a key role, even though he's an owner. He makes sure he works like an ant. You often see him coming after the match. He comes, he waters the pitch, he makes sure it's properly rolled. He takes care of it as it's his baby. Now it's time to have a word with the captain, Ibrahim. The runners-up captain, so please come over. So first of all, please call out your team members for the medals.
इरफान भाई, खलील भाई, इकरांत भाई, शुभम भाई, आशीष भाई, इकरांत भाई, आशीष भाई, अक्षय भाई,
भाई कुछ बोला आप मेरे को देख के
शुभम भाई,
निकाल दिया
राजमनी भाई,
भाई मेरे अकाउंट में कम है
भाई अत्थर भाई कहाँ पर है? अत्थर भाई कहाँ पर है?
अरे भाई उधर गिनती नहीं है
Last but not the least, it's the skipper, Mr. Ibrahim. So now may I request Mr. Saijo to please come and present the trophy. Gentlemen, please give it up. Saijo to present the trophy. Gentlemen, the runners-up of WATAN Premier League Season 8 Platinum Cup, Indian Warriors. It's time for a group photo. Congratulations to the runners. Now may I request the winning captain, Mr. Nadeem Shah, to come over. Now to give the medals, may I request Mr. Mir Mahmood Ali to please come over. We'll be presenting the medals. Nadeem, please call your team members.
करीम भाई आइए करीम भाई माज मिसबाह राशिद बलीग रिजवान कैप्टन अहमद अस्करी
नदीम शाह
सदर साहब सईद बॉन्ड सूफियान चाटी हमजा साहब बॉबजी बॉबी किंग दादा कम फॉरवर्ड दादा बंटी मैजिशियन हाँ मंगा रहा अरे चलो
And last but not the least, the captain of the side, Mr. Nadeem Shah. Now it's time for the trophy, gentlemen. Give it up for the new champions, the champions of WATAN Premier League Season 8. C.B.C.C. Congratulations to the winners and all the best to all the players for the upcoming matches in future. Thank you all very much. That's all from the presentation. This is me, Sam, signing off. Thank you and have a great evening.